It's so important for y'all boys to get right with God, and y'all need to get right with knowing what your purpose is. You feel me? And I could give you an example of how being detached and disciplined can take you to your purpose far than anybody else. Moses was the prime example. I think I gave an example is Jesus. Jesus was the most perfect human being to ever walk this earth. But anybody that, is a Christian or anything like that, or knows God, knows that what Jesus was all about. But there's a person in the Bible named Moses. Moses was a prophet. And his entire life growing up, of him living with his brother and the Egyptians and stuff like that, Moses came from another family. The Egyptians was actually killing his family, but he didn't know that because he became an Egyptian as a child. And the Egyptians found him in the river, and they found him, and he basically grew up with the Egyptians, the people that was killing his people. One day, he found out what they was doing to his people, and he knew it was wrong. The Egyptians had slaves, and the slaves were his people. And his people was getting tormented, and they was getting punished, and he noticed that. And one day he killed an Egyptian guard and he ran away. During that entire time of him being away from the Egyptians and the people that he was around, that he's been with his entire life, he was alone and he was detached. One day he found God. It was in a bush. It was a burning flame, and he found God. God gave him a clear purpose in what he needed to do. And what was that? To free his people from the Egyptians, right? My point and my comparison to that is, if you have to run from anything that's holding you back, if you have to run away from it, I don't care if you got to sprint, bro. I don't care if you got to walk. I don't care if you got to run. Get away from it. I'm trying to tell you, if you around people with limited mindsets, if you around people that don't know the laws of money, if you around people that are not on the same level as you, you know you meant for more, bro. You know you meant for more. Get away from those people immediately. Like, you need to get away from those people, bro. Excuse my language. You need to get away.